The God in Me.
Mm-hmm.
I love that song.
Me too.
All right, so we are back. The Dish on Reality with
Tanya
and Trina. Since she wanted to say her name first, so
I was first.
Yes, she was. Okay. But we are back with Mr. Talik Wynn. And I had told you all in the beginning of the segment that I was going to have him give you all some great contractor tips because once he did the foreclosure business, he actually made some great contacts. Doing that business, and he was able to turn into a regular contractor business. So now he does work on other homes that are not in foreclosure because that business is kind of depleted as of right now. So, since you do a lot of work, I know you still you work with a lot of property management companies.
Absolutely.
And you also do just for individual homeowners. So, what are some good tips that you would give individual homeowners? Because we always hear horror stories about them being taken advantage of. Someone
I
ran
paid
off
that
with
contractor and they ain't finished.
he took my money and stuff like that. So what would be your first your number one tip for people?
All right, first of all, I would like everyone to get a pen, paper, take some serious notes.
All right.
This right here can save you a ton of money, ton of headaches. But basically, a lot of times when you're dealing with contractors, it goes back to growing up, first impression.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
See, a lot of times we forget the basics.
Oh yeah.
And we this is new to me. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
Don't let the contractor know that you're not sure what you're doing.
Oh yeah.
Because you never know what kind of contractor you're dealing with.
Yeah,
that's true.
So they could take advantage of you. So a lot of times, females take advantage, get taken advantage of.
Like with their cars.
Sure. So the basics is, tell them what you want. Okay. And ask them, get a little history. But I always recommend to get a referral.
Yes, and an estimate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
So get see if you can get at least three.
Okay, yeah.
Three referrals. Maybe someone who worked with you. Maybe a family member. Even if you driving in a neighborhood and you see somebody on a ladder paint some shutters or something. Maybe you want to stop over. Hey, how you doing? Introduce yourself. Get a card. See if the homeowner there. Ask the homeowner, hey, I see you getting some work done here. You mind if I exchange numbers?
Yeah.
And then that way you can call and get a little history of this person that's doing the work.
Yes.
See how their experience was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good, bad, and
Oh, let me tell you about him.
Oh, he
was late.
Yeah, I was going to say he showed up late.
I gave him $500.
He didn't
finish. He said it rained 2 days in a row. Man, look.
He's supposed to finish in a week. It's week 3.
Yeah.
So let's get to the so since you all already got your pen and pads ready, now I can get to the goodies.
Okay.
The goodies is, when you get most of the time when you deal with someone and they want to give you an estimate on the property and they always want, well, I'll need at least 50% of the money up front, right? Well, I basically don't think that's necessary.
Okay.
One, why do you need 50%? Okay. All right. Well, how about I go and purchase the supplies?
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
And just pay them for the labor.
Absolutely. So what we want to do is I'll go to your neighborhood hardware store, supply store, right? And what I would do when I get there is I'll wait on you to go and get all the necessary items you need, and I'm there and I pay with my credit card. Okay,
Yes.
So now all the supplies out the way.
Yeah.
What do you need money for now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you shouldn't need any until you completed work.
Okay, I need gas money. Okay, You say you're a businessman. You say you're a businesswoman.
Yeah.
You don't have gas money.
Yeah.
Maybe we know. Maybe we don't need to be doing business. See, it's telling you a lot about that character based on what they saying. So you need to start listening to these people. You know,
that's good.
And so a lot of times, because you done heard all these stories, but this is how people get taken advantage of.
Yes.
Because they freely with their money.
Yeah.
Keep it always business. Do not let your guard down whatsoever. Because these contractors will take advantage of it.
They will.
You know, after they done showed up 3 days, you like, oh, okay. And you cool, you laughing and giggling with them. And then next thing you know, now they want to draw. And a draw is, I need some money.
Yep.
My workers, you know, they, you know, we've been working for 3 days. They don't have any money.
But those are your contractors.
Yeah.
You're a business, right?
Yeah.
So you need to handle that.
Yeah.
Look, I paid you for this job. I paid you for completion, and that's what I expect. So don't get caught up into all that issues, all that shenanigans. That's not your problem.
Do you think they should get it in writing? How does that part work?
Absolutely.
I know a lot of times when you do work like that, it's like, I'm just cutting your grass. Why do we need an agreement? You know, I'm just whatever. So what do you suggest?
Yeah, you need a contract.
Okay.
Contract need starting date, ending date. A lot of times once you start these projects, and I always tell guys, you know, I'm also helping people along the way, but I'm always telling them, a lot of times when I'm putting cabinets in, okay? All right, so I'm putting the cabinets in, and then somebody say, oh, well, I wanted to put some knobs on my cabinets, right?
Okay.
That's extra.
And then I wanted to put some trim on it, okay? But that's not in the original contract.
Yeah.
So we need to finish this, or we need to do another contract.
Absolutely.
Amend it, you know.
Yeah, we have to.
Because a lot of time when you dealing with those situations, that's how now our great relationship start going downward.
Yeah.
Because now we just verbally saying stuff.
An oral agreement.
Yep. And now we don't have anything in writing, and we got so far away from what we originally decided to do, and that's how that becomes a deal breaker.
Yeah, that's not admissible in court, an oral agreement.
Yeah.
Oral contract.
Yeah, especially once you got the original hard copy.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, he told me he was going to throw that in, Judge, you know.
Yeah.
Wow, those are good tips. Okay, so real quick, I want to ask you about relationships, because we're going to talk about that real quick. You guys have been married for a long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
And I think even with my husband and I, you go through every stage in a marriage.
Yes.
And a lot of people, I think with divorce rates now, they don't want to go through anything.
Right.
Oh, no. It's like, I can divorce him. Okay, bye. It's like, it's no fighting.
It's
for
nothing like, you didn't do
this.
this. What? I didn't expect that. And it's like a deal breaker.
Yeah.
So it's like, why did we get married in the first place if we can't weather certain storms?
Yeah.
You know, and some people just don't want to do it.
No. Some people, some people, I think we live in
Microwave
society.
We
So
do.
everybody want a quick fix, or if it's not done quickly, then I'm out of here. You know, it's not working, so bye. You know, and people don't fight for their marriage. They don't fight for their relationships, you know. And that's the sad part, because if you're supposedly in love with this person and you made this commitment to them, oh, I'm going to stay with them the rest of my life. So why would you let one little argument just jeopardize and ruin everything? You know, I mean, of course, it depends on what the argument about, but you know, but still, you need to at least talk about it and try to work it out. You know,
that's true. And I'm a big Monica fan. Everybody knows that. But, you know, they were in the news, her and her husband recently, about him basically reaching out to some Instagram model chick. Supposedly she said that they spent time together, and she quote unquote supposedly had receipts of them like DMing, direct messaging each other.
What's wrong with that?
But
so you gonna make me forget.
So everybody, of course, now the media, everybody's in your business because this girl has come out, groupie, whatever. But it's a lot of pressure when you're in the spotlight.
Sure.
It is.
It's a lot of pressure, and for me, I think that's something that they need to work out in private, but I'm not going to say, oh, you need to leave your husband.
No, because you don't know the whole situation, and
That's
people
true.
lie. You know, I'm
They
not
do.
saying the girl lie or he's lying, but you have to really dig and find the truth, because that's the thing, especially with social media these days. So many people have broken up because of social media, and it's like, it's crazy.
And it's not
like,
social media, it's them.
Yeah,
Because if you sneaky, you're going to be sneaky on social media.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like, why is your marriage like, why are you divorcing and ending your marriage because of Facebook? Really? I mean,
Right.
it's crazy, but you know, in the end, it all comes down to trust. You know,
It
so
does.
do you really trust your husband, and you know your husband good enough to know that he would never
To
step
know
out
his
on
character.
you? Yeah, because you know, like I said, she could be lying, because there's been plenty of women who have lied on celebrity men, saying, "Oh, I slept with him," or I had his baby, and then comes to find out it's never.
Well, let me ask you,
true,
Talik, because I know sometimes I've heard men say this all the time. If I cheat on my girlfriend or my wife, it ain't personal. I don't love them. It's just physical or whatever. So from the husband's perspective, with all of this coming out, what's your take on it? What's your take on it from a man's perspective? Because you know, women, we all over the place.
So, what's my take on?
Yes, your take on the everything's just kind of being in public, and with them kind of working it out in private, and as a man, if you know what I'm saying, because people do lie.
Right. Well, I mean, it's back to, like I say, business. Okay. So now you got two steps. I'm a professional, right? This is my business. Everybody in the world know me. But at the same time, I have a private life.
Yes.
And so when all the cameras is cut off, you know, what is our relationship based on?
Yeah.
You know, you got to get to the basic and the root of it. You know,
that's true.
So don't get caught up in all this. Baby, you know me, right? Haven't we been together such and such? You know my character. I can't lie about my character to her.
Yeah,
You
that's
know what
true.
I'm saying? So a lot of hold on. First of all, you know I wouldn't have did that.
Yeah.
Do that sound like me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Now, yeah, you might be a cheater, but this story right here, do that sound like me? You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
So,
yes.
So at the end of the day, cut the cameras off, and we need to get down to the table, and we need to basically talk.
Yeah, and I think it's a little bit more than that, because I think he's a free agent now and he's not playing for any team in particular.
Okay.
So people go through stuff in marriages, and
Yeah.
like, you know, I got married in my 20s, so you change over the years.
You do.
And the prayer is
Yeah.
you and your spouse both grow.
Grow
Because if
together.
one is stagnant and the other one's growing,
Yeah.
then you're going to have some issues. If
That
one
is
person
true.
has goals and the other person, I'm good,
Yeah.
I'm just
Right.
chilling.
Yeah.
That's
That's a problem.
Yeah,
you know,
it is.
if there's no support.
Uh-huh.
You know, sometimes people get in their own world. They may have a lot of support, but they don't feel like they have it. They get caught up in their feelings, and getting caught up in your feelings gets you in some trouble.
It will.
Pride.
Yes.
Pride. Yeah.
Yeah. Those things right there, man. Pride and tore up a lot of relationships. You know, and like trying to be tough guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
It doesn't pay at the end of the day.
It doesn't.
Being lonely. I remember those days. They're a long time ago, but they're not fun, you know.
Absolutely. That's so true. And we don't have much time, so we got to wrap everything up. But thank you so much for staying extra with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But I just want to talk about, we don't have a true virtual reality segment this week, but I just want to talk about this one story that I came across, and I thought it was awesome.
Okay.
So there's a 14-year-old kid. He's a CEO of a company.
Wow. Okay.
A major corporation wanted to offer him, get this, $30 million
What?
to buy him out.
Oh wow.
And he was like, no. Now,
Okay. What does he have? Really?
he owns vending machines
Uh-huh.
Okay.
that basically have first aid kits. Like, so you know, it's very
okay.
so because he said he played baseball for 9 years, and a kid would get injured, and a parent wouldn't even have a
Band-Aid,
and they're just kind of running around. And he's actually he has contracts with amusement parks, a lot of different stadiums. So he's doing really, really well. And I thought that was awesome that a kid thought of that. And he said he has something else coming out, but he won't talk about it yet. But this kid is worth a whole lot of money at 14.
Can I ask one question?
Sure.
Well, you know how a lot of times when we go to vending machines and our snack gets stuck and we go to are we gonna have to do that with the first date?
I hope not, because it's an emergency and
I know, you are hilarious.
No, that's awesome, man.
I know,
that
it's awesome.
I love to see kids doing things like that because, I mean, he's at 14, he's already doing that. Can you imagine when he gets 30 or 40?
And think of how he was probably thinking about, okay, first aid kit. I need to make this accessible for everyday people.
Yeah.
Right.
So then he had to think about the technology of the machine. You know. Yeah. And it was just really interesting because he had come up with the whole concept. Everything. Yeah.
See, and those type of kids, you would want to see what their parents are doing to even motivate him to have that type of thinking and to even come up with that, because so many kids, they're not, I hate to say it, but they're not on that level. They're not even thinking about a job or a business.
Yeah, their parents are not.
Yeah, they're just thinking about school and playing sports. They're not thinking about other things. So that is just great. I love his stories like that.
Absolutely. Yes. And I always tell Jacob, we're raising you to be an employer, not an employee, an entrepreneur. So you don't have to work for somebody else. Want you to go after your goals, your passion, your dreams. But you got to be serious about it and have some discipline at the same time.
And obviously, this little 14-year-old, he has some discipline because if you can do that and have a company offer you that type of money and you say, no thank you.
No thank you.
Me, really.
Absolutely. So yes, he's definitely on his way. Really, really proud of that kid. That's awesome.
Yeah. Game face off.
Yes. Yes. So we're going to get ready to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for joining us this week on The Dish on Reality.
Yes.
With Tanya.
And Trina.
And our special guest, Mr. Talik Wynn, is here with us today. Next week, we have a community activist, kind of, so to speak. And then we also have an entrepreneur who is a great, what I don't want to just say she bakes cakes, but
she designs.
She's a cake designer, and her designs are just out of this world. The cakes are good, and she has to bring some samples. So if you're watching right now, remember when you come next week, now you got to have some samples. But we want to highlight them and their business. They're going to be featured in the Real Move segment next week, and they're going to be with us throughout the show. And then we have some great guests the following week. And then the first Wednesday in June is Ladies' Night. Yes. So, OMG, we got a full show. We'll have a lot of fun. We'll have wine, and
well, some people might need to skip the wine.
Absolutely. So, we're going to have a whole lot of fun, guys. So,
yes, we will.
Yes, so definitely stay tuned. And I would say in June, definitely look for some celebrities on this show. So, we got a couple of things we're cooking up. Yes, and my sister and I are working on. We're actually going to be filming some things this weekend, so stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned.
So we got a lot of stuff that we're cooking up, so we really appreciate you guys joining us and just kind of being with us on our journey.
Because it's a great one. We're just thankful and we're blessed, and we just thank God every day for everything, because without him, nothing is possible.
Nothing's possible. Absolutely. And the support that we have. So we encourage everyone else, if you have a dream or a vision, go for it. Don't let anybody stop you. Go for it. If God put something in your heart to do, he wouldn't put it in you if you were not supposed to manifest it.
Yes.
And that's how I feel and I think. So one of the things that Warren Buffett said, one of the keys to success is marrying the right person. That is it's everything.
It is.
Because imagine trying to do something and your spouse is like,
doesn't support you.
You don't have any support. They don't want to basically get in the trenches with you. And when you're in a relationship, especially a marriage, you're as one.
You are.
So everything is going to affect everybody. And then if I'm successful in business, don't you think you're going to get paid too?
I know, right? I mean, it's household, hey.
House money.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, where's our producer?
Well, we'll just keep it going.
We'll just keep it going.
Let the party keep going, as
Let the
they
party
say.
keep going. Give us some extra time this week. We don't mind.
Yeah, but like
y'all
you
don't mind.
said, no, they don't. But like you said, as far as having your mate support you, and I just want to thank you because you have supported me with everything that I've done. Like when I first started writing books, you supported me, you encouraged me, you know, and as we grow this business with the radio show and the other things we're working on, you've always been supported. And you always, you know, you always get that encouraging word and you always give great advice. So I just want to thank you. Thank you, honey.
Absolutely.
Well, you're welcome. I give God the glory for that.
Yes, I thank God for you as well, for my sister. You're definitely an asset to our family.
What?
Yes, he is.
Taking care of my sister. So yeah,
Thank you, sis.
absolutely, absolutely. So it's all love.
It is.
Definitely. And our parents will be here next week.
Oh, yeah. We don't know if we're going to let them come in here
Oh.
or if
In
they're
the
going
green
to
room?
stay, in the green room because, you know.
And that's going to get real interesting with those two.
Yes, very.
Especially stepdad, because he used to be a DJ.
Yeah, in radio.
And his uncle used to own a radio station in Alabama, so he'll probably get on the mic
Oh, God.
and try to use his DJ. His name was Rocky G.
Yeah. And the place to be.
I know, right? Oh, gosh. And he talks, so we may not be able to get him
Oh
on.
my God,
Yeah.
we'll get a word in.
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, it's been a long time. Let's see
I know,
if we
right?
still got what it takes. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. So I don't know if my mom, our mom would want to be on camera, but
Yeah.
she may. It just depends.
She's shy.
If she,
We're
Okay.
going to comment on that, but
well, you know what? She's a good actor pretending to be
be
shy.
shy.
Oh.
Let's just say that when she meets new people. Oh, your mom's so nice.
Mm.
Yeah, you missed a lot of years of growing up with me and Trina.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't know the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So, parents are priceless.
They are. So, and Mother's Day just passed. So, happy late Mother's Day to everyone because we forgot to say it the last show.
We
or whatever,
did. So happy Mother's Day. Enjoy your mothers. Appreciate them.
but yes.
And we will see you guys next week. Same time, same place,
station.
same station.
Yes.
The Dish on Reality with Tanya
And
and
Trina.
Trina. Bye.
Bye.